Hello and happy noon, everybody. It is spoiler day here at Club Scrap, and our whole team is always here on Thursdays, and we just had our team meeting. It was good to have everybody here, and I know everyone is excited about this particular spoiler. We have a lot of news to share with you today, and if you are of the ilk that does not, that prefers to be surprised when your box arrives, perhaps you'd want to just walk away for a little while I'm going to spill all the details of everything shipping from Club Scrap in November. If this is your first time coming to watch our live spoiler video, please check in with us in the comments. Let us know where you're from. If you're watching the replay, add a hashtag replay, and just tell us where you are either way. Maybe this time you could let us know how long you've been a member of Club Scrap. I was thinking about the fact that we are approaching our 25th year of shipping monthly kits. And I know so many of you have been on that entire journey with us, which is amazing. And I just appreciate all of your loyalty through all the many years. There's no way to thank you properly even for that. So thank you for being members and for just spending this time with us. I just got a notification that I have a slow connection, so I want to tell everybody else in the building to not also be watching this because it's sucking up our memory stuff. Oh my goodness. Okay. Hi, Julie is in the house. She works at Club Scrap, was a member, and now works for us from home on the Cape and answers phones several days a week. So thank you, Julie, for being here as well. And gosh, lots of people are checking in. That is awesome. Some finding us just a year ago. Wow, that's great, Jenny. Glad you're here. And we hope to also grow. And so if you have friends who scrapbook that don't know about Club Scrap yet, please make sure you tell them about us so that they can join in on the fun too. All right, I've got so much to share with you that I actually have it all written down on a clipboard. And so if I forget anything, I'm going to review that clipboard at the end and go back and touch on anything I missed just in case. And so the itinerary is basically to share the November page kit with you first. And card makers, stay and hang out to see what's coming in the November card kit. The theme is called Cartography. And if you don't already know that, it's just basically the art of map making. So you can guess maybe what some of the art will be. And then I will share the rubber stamps that we've designed for this collection, as well as some stamped card samples to inspire you. And then we have a whole lineup of workshops coming up, both some that you already know about that I'll remind you of. In fact, one is coming on Saturday, so you can take a look at that again. And a new workshop several new workshops we are announcing today. So you want to hang in there with us to the very end to hear about everything happening at Club Scrap this month. It's going to be an exciting and busy month. We also have camp happening at Silver Birch Ranch in the North Woods of Wisconsin. It's always a good time, and we have about 150 people registered over the course of 2 weekends. So it's going to be a great time mid-November as well. So I know some of you are hopping on a plane and coming to the North Woods of Wisconsin, which is even more exciting. All right, I think now that we've got some people gathered around here to see all of the fun things happening, I'm going to switch my camera to my desk view so you can get your first look at the beautiful cartography collection. And there it is in all of its beauty. Okay, so we'll start out with the prints happening this month. We've got this stunning map print, and we've added that beautiful compass rose to the print as well. I guess it's supposed to be positioned this way. I had it upside down. Sorry about that. Here we have, yes, this is a beautiful print. You can see the gradation of color here from this deeper, brighter blue all the way to this soft gray. And you'll see why we chose that color in a moment. And then we also have, now this you can tell is an ocean topography map. It shows showing the depths of different levels and then the shoreline. And then we also have a mountain map, again showing elevations, which I think is really cool. And you see the colors we incorporated into this as well, from these kind of tan colors over to this dusky blue and then the gray. And all of that is going to beautifully complement the rest of the paper in the collection. So this is really special paper, and I don't believe any of this has ever been included in a kit before. This dusky blue, you can hear the quality of the paper. Actually, it's a gorgeous, heavy stock Then we have this lovely gray, and grays in the paper industry are actually hard to find in this particular shade. So I'm loving that. And then we have a nice coordinating light gray, also very, very beautiful. And then finally this crafty tan color. So we got some beautiful papers. Again, the individual sheets are available for purchase separately if you want to stock up on a few of these gorgeous colors. And they are, yes, by the sheet. And we also have our printed cut aparts. So again, it kind of has a bit of a travel journey sort of a feel to it, adventure, where to next, let's go somewhere. And you don't have to go far. You could maybe go to the neighborhood park. You know, I don't know. We were kind of joking at today's meeting that this kit is for anyone that's actually been somewhere. And you've all been somewhere. So we love this particular theme. The other goodies now, of course, our monthly page kits always come with the pre-trimmed photo mats. And I believe I have the right colors here this time. I did make an error in the past, for which I apologize. But here we've got this, again, this tan color here. We've got white, 3 of the dusky blue, and then 3 of that light gray. And Craig once again selected some stunning ribbon for us this month. We've got this, again, one of my favorite ribbons here. It's this cottony, and it's like a real blend. So it's got some lovely tones from the kit in it. It's almost hard to identify if there's green or blue or gray in it. It's got a little of everything. And that's like a 5/8 inch thickness. And then check out this silky. This is a 7/8 inch piece of ribbon, and it's the same on both sides, which is always nice for your bow banking. Again, that very neutral taupey light gray. And then we have this craft colored grosgrain in a 3/8 inch width. Other goodies now, we've got 2 of these black tags, and then check out these compass rose charms. They have a nice large hanging loop. It was big enough that could actually thread some of the grosgrain ribbon right onto it. And we have 3 of these little wooden arrows. Those are really sweet as well. And then 2 compass. So we had this kind of compass and this compass charm. Those are super sweet. I was able to glue mine onto my page with our bookbinding glue. So if you don't have that, it's perfect for attaching metals. And then we also have included the Flippin' Folio die cut. Now we had this done in black, so it's super neutral if you wanted to stock up on more of these. Now it doesn't look like much here, does it? It just looks like a sheet of black paper. But if you can see, there are a lot of score lines on here and cuts. So once this is removed from this, you're going to get something super cool, which I will show you in a second. All right, so here are our page samples. Now remember, if you follow our instructions, I did forget to print out the instructions to show you that they exist, but they do. It's a 5-page document or 4-page document that you can download. It comes with your kit, and then that includes a link to a video workshop. So together, we will take all of the contents of the box and trim those papers. For all 8 layouts you can make with the collection all at once. So again, here is layout number 1. You can see a collage of some of the kit elements. As I mentioned, I was able to thread that ribbon right on the charm. Love how this one turned out. And here's the second page, doing my double looped bow here on that square cut apart. Oh, I forgot to show you the cut aparts too. Those are in here as well. Didn't talk about those, but you get the idea. Lots of fun art here. I guess I did show you those cut aparts. Here I made a 3-part bow from that gorgeous silky ribbon. Oh, it's just stunning. And I like to make embellishments like this with those wider ribbons. I always have fun ways for you to use those. That's the charm added. I topped it with a little bit of waxed linen cord. And I like to do that too because it sort of draws the eye to something that's a little smaller on the page. The facing page for that features that gorgeous compass print here on the right with your photo mats. Here I incorporated, this would have been a scrap, but I did rescue it and stapled some ribbon onto the tag, added the little arrow to the scrap, which was perfect, along with one of the cut aparts. I love that eye-catching embellishment. And then I mirrored it on the opposite page vertically. So it's here on the left, here on the right. And again, during that video workshop, I will walk you through that whole process. Now this is the Flippin' Folio. You might recognize it if you've been around here for a while. It is a really cool design. It has the little hole in it that allows it to kind of close onto itself just using the paper as a clasp, and then it opens, and then you've got space where you can add a picture at the top and bottom of the folio. And we even designed cut aparts to fit the folio as well. So you can open it this way And then this opens this way, more room for pictures and cut aparts, and it opens to the inside as well. So you've got tons and tons of real estate that you can add. Let's say you just went crazy at one particular location with your camera on vacay. Well, you can put all the pictures on this particular page. I realize it does add a bit of depth to your layout. What I would recommend is once you slide this into the page protector, make a mark where each corner of that piece sits. Remove it from the protector and insert a cutting mat, and then just use a ruler and craft knife to cut a window for this so that the viewer of the page can access this cool embellishment. If you're not a fan of that idea, just leave it separately and have it as a series on a coffee table book or something. Also, stay tuned for more projects featuring that little guy. Here I did my classic craft knife trick where I put the photo mat behind the compass rose on this particular layout. There's my favorite ribbon here in use. And again, here I just punched a hole above and below the art on the cut apart strip and threaded the ribbon that way and added my little compass rose with the wax linen. I think that's the end. That was page 8. That is the gorgeous Cartography page kit. Make sure you are a member so that you receive this. I think shipping day begins next week, Wednesday. Also, if you are a member, I want to point out that you do receive a page formula each month, and this is designed to provide you with additional inspiration to help you use your paper stash. Because what good does it do to have all that paper that is not being used, right? So I took the print actually from the card kit and utilized it with a trip I made to the Netherlands. I'm still working on this particular trip from 5 years ago, I think, or 4 years ago. So this is using the formula. If you follow the steps and the trimming instructions, gather instructions, you can make a layout and you can see how beautiful this came out. I think you're going to love how neutral this collection is, no matter what it could be a rainy day, right? It could be anything, but it just swallows up any photo you happen to have on hand. So I think you're going to really like the versatility of the Cartography page kit. Now moving on to the card kit here. We have, again, this gorgeous paper. I love this particular print. It's a little brighter, beautiful representation of all the colors in the palette and the colors in between. And then, of course, you will also receive more of that good, stunning paper, a lot of it. We've got the blue, gray, light gray, tan, and white. Now, what you're going to notice is different about this particular set of cut aparts is that they're actually text weight. And I did this for 2 reasons. We have a special plan for this square piece of paper to do some creative folding, and it's just much easier to do it with text weight paper. And another reason is when we work with these 80-pound cover weight cut aparts plus this 100-pound cover weight paper, your cards can get really weighty. I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. So this is kind of a nice advantage either way that these are text weight because it just lightens up the weight of your finished cards. And so I just don't want you to be surprised when it comes in. It feels a little different from what you're used to. That's intentional. So the first set of 4 cards we'll make it starts out with a match book. And these remind me of traveling because when I was little, my mom would collect all the matchbooks from all the places they went, restaurants and stuff. And we still have some of those old matchbooks. I love them. And inside the matchbook, then you will find the Turkish map fold cut apart. So that's this piece, the square turns into this. And during the workshop video, I will show you exactly how to fold this. It's very, very simple. So this card is funny too. On your birthday, I hope you know you are loved, you are brilliant, you are old. I love that. If you don't like the inside, you can just omit that and maybe put a nice sentiment inside. This one is definitely a little sweeter. You're one of those people who makes the world a better place simply by being in it. So that's also very nice too. And again, this is all laid out for you. We trim the papers, score them, and assemble in that workshop video. And then you get the envelopes to go with that size card. Next, we're going to make a really cool, simple, I just love the construction of this. It pops up for display, mail's perfectly flat. We've got the tag that comes out. I did forget to tell you about all the beautiful ribbons and goodies in this now that I realize boy, I'm a little scattered today. We got these neat little tags in here as well. And then the granulated ribbon, the taffeta, and the jute, which you can see on this card. And right down to having this little thing printed for you on the cut aparts. We literally think of everything for you. And we did have some requests when we put out our theme requests. We got someone sent in a lot of thoughtful suggestions about card sentiments that she needs, like sympathy, just general, I'm thinking of you. So sent with love, no card can make this better, but I'm sending one anyway. No, I'm always here. So we have a couple of sympathy cards, and again, the envelopes to go with those. Finally, featuring probably one of my favorite goodies we've had in a long time. You get a set of 9 of these faux wax seal stickers. So in this case, we have also the glassine envelopes included. You can see them at use on this card. And again, that's always my goal, is I want to use everything that comes in the box. So the envelope holds the little tag that pops out with some stapled granulated ribbon there. And then I crisscrossed the taffeta, which is a nice flat, low profile ribbon, and topped it one of those with one of the wax seals. Though miles may lie between us, we're never far apart. How perfect is that? Friendship doesn't count the miles, it's measured by the heart. Yay, what a sweet, sweet card. Just, you can send it as a birthday or thinking of you, whatever you want. Got 2 of those. Again, the crisscrossed taffeta. And then again, the envelopes to go with that as well. Now let's talk stamps, my friends. Beautiful set of stamps, of course, featuring that compass rose and a nice large, this is always designed to scale for a standard 4 1/4 by 5.5 inch card. So if you were to stamp this, cut it out, it will nest onto that standard card perfectly. And that's what Jacqueline does. She thinks of all those wonderful little details for us. Some wonderful sentiments. Again, very neutral, very broad. Let's make today an adventure kind of day. Without geography, you'd be nowhere. That's a hat tip to our friend Jimmy Buffett, who recently passed. So we are remembering him with that fun quote. And then I'll remind you too, you can subscribe to the stamps, you can subscribe to the pops, and of course you get a half a pound of the end cuts from this collection. So if you like card making, die cutting, that sort of thing, you can also extend the life of your kit by incorporating paper from the pops rather than full 12 by 12 sheets. So this is a nice little add-on to your subscription if you choose, or you can purchase them separately. I know a lot of you do that. You just like, I like that one, I'm gonna get that. Julie, oh my goodness, she outdid herself this month with these stunning cards. I love this little collage here with the elements. You can see a little bit of sheen, and I know she's going to tell you all about how she made these stunning cards in her blog this month. Well, that little, just a little distressing, a little embossing with that gorgeous collage image on there is cool. So here you can see what I was talking about. That's the collage image, and the scale of it, because we are talking maps here today, the scale of it perfectly nests onto that standard A2 card base. Beautiful. Love this. Love the tone-on-tone stamping there with that gorgeous compass. A little more watercolory effect with it. I love the little twisted ribbon in the background. So many great ideas and very simple to execute, I think. You know, you're just going to be able to follow along, and these are so accessible for you. I think you will love that. Okay, now I'm going to transition to some of the upcoming events we have happening. So here we have our project for Saturday. This is the Riverbend accordion hinge book. You can see got a lot of sturdiness here, a nice width on this. It's a finished, I think it's a 5x7 finished size. So in our class at the One of a Kind event Facebook page, I'm going to show you how to transform this kit into the book with these clever hinges. What's nice about this, for those of you who aren't a big fan of stitching things, it's stitch free. It uses this clever accordion binding system. So you make an accordion by scoring some papers, hinge them together, and then attach the pages to the accordion. It's really clever. And once you make one of these, and I showed this to you last month too, you can make more out of other kits. So I made a similar book structure using the same exact instructions, just recycled, with the current month's kit. This was chocolate, also another sweet collection of ours. So it's 2 p.m. thank you, Karen, 2 p.m. on Saturday, Central Time at the One of a Kind Facebook page. Now, the next class we have available for you does involve stitching, okay? I know. some of you are a little intimidated by this, but you don't need to be. This is our hand-stitched book workshop. Now, we've cut some of the prep time off of the project by using our new black mat board. So you can hear we got a nice firm cover, but it's black, so it doesn't need to be wrapped, and it's going to look fabulous. So the kit for this workshop includes your instructions, the black mat board, a foam brush, your needle, your wax linen thread, so that you can create this along with it, and of course the cartography page kit as well. So again, a beautiful book. We've included the effort of adding spacers so that you're able to expand the book with pictures and not have it get to be too wide this way. I hope that makes sense. And again, I will teach the stitching method. And what's nice about it, the class is a video that you can slow down, pause, watch again and again, rewind. I don't know, do you still call it rewind if it's on a video online? I don't know. These are both samples made with this is with the mountain print and with the ocean print here. So really fun, beautiful collection, super neutral. It would be great just for a single trip or, like a short weekender. You can have it all done in a book in no time at all. So join me for that. That is happening on November 17th or 18th, I believe, probably the 17th, on the Volume Facebook page. As long as you're subscribed to our emails and you read in the blog, you will know when all these events are happening. Karen is very good about sharing that information with you. If you missed it, also this month we released our Hops and Barley collection. This is the kit. It's actually a remix. So this made its debut a number of years ago, was remixed at the time because it was so popular, and it's been asked for and requested many times since then. So another shout out to my friend Fran Cousins, who gave us the idea for the Hops and Barley theme. I didn't know if that was going to be something that people would enjoy, but they are loving this kit. So the bright colors, we're covering all the colors that beer comes in, from your light lager all the way to your what would that be, Karen? Karen knows. She likes those dark beers. To a dark beer. A porter. How about that? A dark beer. Molassesy, caramely. Okay, so these are really fun, and also still neutral enough that you could use it, just anything that features this color. Maybe you traveled in Germany or you went to Oktoberfest or something. A lot of fun with that. Okay, now I have another new class I'm excited to tell you about. Let me go get it. It's all the way over here. Okay, this one involves the art from our really, really popular Coastal Kit. And the workshop is called 6 Cards in a Drawer. Thank you, Karen. Yes, dark stout. 6 cards in a drawer. Now, we've got gift giving season coming up here. You know how I love making my little drawer projects, or my little sliders here. So we're going to make a little box from the paper. We will be adding a cute little handle with hardware on that, decorating the front. And then inside you will find the envelopes, 6 of those. Obviously, it's 6 cards in a drawer, right? 6 envelopes, and then 6 beautiful cards. Now, the nice part about this class is it's designed to be really efficient, okay? And you have the papers, the cut aparts. You will be able to download and print the instructions. Your kit will have ribbon. It could be different ribbon in different kits, so a variety of ribbons, the hardware, the little embellishments. We have the little anchor die cuts, and the beautiful papers as well. So you'll take all of this and turn it into a half dozen cards ready to gift. And I love the neutrality of this. And again, Coastal was so popular, but I think you'll like this abbreviated workshop. Now we have another version of this. This one I'm going to make on Tuesday. Let's see. November 14th at 6 p.m. Central. I'm going to do this live with you. So we can get together, pick up the kit. We can have it added to your shipment on the 1st if you like, and we'll make these cards together. And then, of course, the instructions are recyclable. So you can take the instructions that you'll get with purchase and make more cards like it with kits you already own. Now, speaking of other versions, we do have another version with the ever popular Magnolia Kit. This is the Magnolia version, and we did something a little different with this one. And by the way, if you are attending camp with me at Silver Birch Ranch in a few weeks, we will be doing this together. This is another 6 cards in a drawer, obviously. Got the hardware. beautiful front. You can see the Magnolia theme, but all of the sentiments in this particular set are sacred. So you're going to find, like this card says, we trust the next chapter because we know the author. The front of all of these cards, the rest of them include comforting or encouraging scripture verses with the thinking of you. We have even a happy anniversary. We have a you're in my prayers. This is the happy anniversary. Above all, love each other deeply. And trust in the Lord with all your heart from Proverbs, thinking of you. And congratulations. So again, this is definitely in a different direction that you may really love this and want to pick that up. This will be available today as well. And this will also include a video that will be available to help you assemble this particular set that will be released on November 14th as well. Wow, that was a lot. Okay, so this will be the live workshop, the coastal, and this will also have a video workshop specific to this available the same day, November 14th. Oh gosh, I think, is that everything? One last little reminder, if you haven't already, we did do this live workshop with the Gnome Maze Book in a Box. So if you haven't already done this, the video is now available live on our Facebook page, and you can make this darling maze book in a box. See, I told you I like these little boxes, and they're so nice for the holiday season. Whew, that was a lot of stuff. So much going on around here. And with being away, I'm trying to work ahead into the future as well. So I kept wanting to say that these classes are happening in December because that's where my brain is. It's already in December. I don't know where the years go. And again, next year, we are looking forward to celebrating our 25th anniversary of Club Scrap, which is pretty darn exciting. Gosh, we have a nice group gathered here. Thank you so much for taking time out of your day to spend a little of it with me. I really appreciate it. And again, all my love to my amazing, incredible staff of wonderful people that work here at Club Scrap. I know you get a chance to interact with all of them regularly. So my appreciation to them who make all of this possible. Couldn't do it without every one of them. They're just an amazing, incredible team. And again, for you, thank you for your loyalty, especially those of you who have been with us through thick and thin for more than 2 decades. It's just incredible. So thank you also. I look forward to seeing you again mid-month then on the 14th. We'll get together and make those beautiful coastal 6 cards in a drawer. I'll see you at 2 p.m. on Saturday, 2 p.m. Central to make the accordion book. I'll see you on the 17th to make the hand-stitched book. And again, Lord willing, I'll see you at the end of the month with our December spoiler. You are going to love it. Thanks again for joining me today, and I'll see you next time. I love the neutrality of this. And again, Coastal was so popular, but I think you'll like this abbreviated workshop. Now we have another version of this. This one, I'm going